Hello friends, I am Asha Goel, the Assistant Professor of Biani Group of Colleges. Here my topic is on a point charge in front of a conducting sphere. Here we have considered a conducting sphere with center O and a point charge Q plus Q placed at a distance D from the center of the sphere, and this sphere is considered in such a way that the radius of the sphere should be less than the charge placed at the point, that is in front of the point, in front of the sphere Q A, that is R should be less than the distance from the charge from the center O. Here we have to calculate the effect of this plus Q charge on the image charge Q dash. In this case we have three cases. The first case is when the conducting sphere is grounded. Now this sphere is grounded, and for this the boundary conditions will be at every point on the sphere the electric potential, that is at every point on this sphere the potential will be 0, that is at this point this radius is equal to this radius R. Therefore the potential will be phi will be equals to 0. And second boundary condition is the potential at far point will be 0, that is if the point is at far point, suppose at P, the potential will be 0. The potential will be 0 when point R is at equals to infinity. These are two boundary conditions when the conducting sphere is grounded. Now the potential at point P dash, that is at a distance R from the center O, due to, and this is Q dash is the image of this charge Q at a point B in the conducting sphere, inside the conducting sphere, and the potential at point P dash due to Q dash and Q will be equals to phi P dash equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon AP dash plus Q dash upon BP dash. AP dash is AP dash. This is the distance from the P dash to A point, this, and Q dash is upon BP dash, this distance. Q dash is placed at a distance this BP dash from the sphere. The conducting sphere is grounded. Now we have OA equals to D and OB equals to small b and OP dash equals to R and OP equals to R. We are taking these parameters. Now we have to calculate potentials at point P dash and point P. Now potential at P dash at distance, here at P dash R equals to R, small r equals to capital R, and potential at this point due to Q dash and Q will be equals to phi P dash equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon AP dash plus Q dash upon BP dash. AP dash is the distance of P dash from the A point, and BP dash is the distance from B point to P dash. According to the first boundary condition, that is when our point is at P dash, that is at R equals to R, potential phi P dash will be equals to 0. Therefore phi P dash equals to 0 because of first boundary condition. Now from here Q dash is equal to minus Q into BP dash upon AP dash, and AP dash can be find out with the help of triangle OAP dash. This is the formula for finding distance between A and P dash point. That is AP dash का whole square equals to OP dash square plus OA whole square minus 2 OP dash dot OA into cos of theta, and we know that OP dash equals to R square and plus OA, that is OA equals to D square minus 2 OP, that is R, OA into OA, that is D, and cos of theta. From this AP dash equals to whole under root R square plus D square minus 2 RD cos of theta. Similarly, this BP dash can also be find out with the help of this distance formula, that is BP dash square equals to OP dash square plus OB square minus 2 OP dash dot is multiply OB cos of theta. Here OP dash is equal to R, and in this case OB equals to B, and minus 2R dot B cos of theta. Therefore BP dash equals to R square plus B square minus 2RB cos of theta. Putting the values of BP dash and AP dash here. After putting the values of BP dash and AP dash, we see that Q dash equals to minus Q R square plus B square minus 2R dot B cos of theta whole under root upon R square plus D square minus 2R multiply D cos of theta under root. Now taking this value of B equals to R square upon D and putting this value here, we see that Q dash equals to minus Q into under root R square plus R square upon D whole square minus 2R R square upon D cos of theta, and upon R square plus D square minus 2RD cos of theta whole under root. Taking R upon D common from the numerator, we get D square plus R square plus 2RD cos of theta under root upon R square plus D square minus 2RD cos of theta. Now from this we get, this part will be cancelled with this part, and we get Q dash equals to minus QR upon D. This is our third equation. Now potential at point P at this point, and P is the observation point from the point Q and center of the sphere O. Now potential at point P R theta will be phi P equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon AP plus Q dash upon BP. Now AP is this distance from the sphere, and BP is the distance from the B to P point from the center of the sphere. Now similarly AP can be found out with the distance formula, that is R square plus D square minus 2RD cos of theta whole under root and BP, and this BP is equal to R square plus B square minus 2RB cos of theta. Now putting the values of AP and BP in phi P in electric potential formula. This is the, we know now, we see that this is the potential at point P due to the real charge Q and image charge Q dash. Q dash is the image charge of real charge Q placed at the point A, and image charge is placed at the point B. Therefore this potential is due to the image charge Q and image charge real charge Q, and Q dash the image charge. Now after putting AP or BP values, we get Q 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q upon R square plus D square minus 2R D cos theta under root plus q dash upon r square plus b square minus 2rb cos of theta whole under root. Now putting the value from third equation, that is q dash equals to minus qr upon d and b equals to r square upon d, we get 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught q upon r square plus d square minus 2rd cos theta whole under root, minus q dash equals to minus qr upon d and upon r square plus b equals to r square upon d का whole square minus 2r r square upon d cos of theta whole under root. Now taking this part with this part, we get phi p equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into q upon this part minus q upon r square into d square upon r square plus r square minus 2rd cos of theta whole under root. This is our fourth equation. In this case, when the sphere is grounded, we have to find the effect of this point charge on this point charge, image charge q dash. Therefore, now component of electric field at point p r theta will be, and the components are E r equals to minus del phi upon del r. Del phi, we already find the value of phi p at the point p, and after that we are finding ER, the component of electric field strength at point P. ER equals to Q upon 4 pi. After differentiating the potential, electric potential with respect to R, we get Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R minus D cos of theta upon R square plus D square minus 2RD cos of theta whole power 3 by 2 minus r d square upon r square minus d cos theta upon r square d square upon r square plus r square minus 2rd cos of theta whole power 3 by 2. This is the electric field strength component. Another component is E phi, that is E phi equals to minus 1 upon r into del phi upon del theta. Now we have to find this component, but that is we have to differentiate the potential value of potential phi with respect to theta be equal to q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into d sin theta upon r square plus d square minus 2 rd cos theta whole power 3 by 2 minus d sin theta upon r square d square r square minus plus r square minus 2 rd cos theta whole power 3 by 2. This is our sixth equation and this is our fifth equation. These two are the electric field strength component, that is ER and E phi. Now we have to find out the value of these component at the surface of the sphere. At this surface of the sphere r equals to r, that is at r equals to r, ER will be r equals to r. When we are putting small r equals to capital R equals to minus del phi upon del r, that is r equals to r, small r equals to capital R. We get q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into 1 upon r into r square minus d square upon d square plus r square minus 2 rd cos theta 3 whole power 3 by 2, and this is our seventh equation. Now E theta equals to minus, we know that E theta equals to minus 1 upon r into del phi upon del theta. We have already calculated it. Now at r equals to r, E theta will be equal to q upon 4 pi epsilon naught into d sin theta upon r square plus d square minus 2 rd cos theta whole 3 by 2 minus d into sin theta upon d square plus r square minus 2 rd cos theta whole power 3 by 2. This part is equal to this part, therefore E theta at r equals to r point will be equals to 0. Now we have to calculate the surface charge density on this sphere due to the charge will be equal to sigma equals to epsilon naught into ER equals to ER, that is at point R equals to R, and R equals to R is the point at the surface of the sphere. Now sigma equals to epsilon naught into ER equals to, that is R equals to R, and after putting the value of this here we get Q equals to minus Q upon 4 pi R into D square minus RE square upon RE square plus D square minus 2 RD cos theta whole power 3 by 2. This is our ninth equation. Will be equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into Q dash upon AB whole square. Q is the point charge and Q dash is the image charge, and AB is the distance between Q dash and the Q. This is AB, distance between Q and Q dash. Therefore F equals to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q into, and we have already calculated Q dash equals to minus Q upon R, Q into R upon D upon AB can be written as OA minus OB, OA minus OB का whole square. Then F equals to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q square into RD upon OA equals to D, and OB is B, that is R square upon D that is whole equal D minus R square upon D का whole square. After that F equals to minus 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q square into RD upon D square minus R square D square minus R square Newton. This is the force between the sphere and the point charge Q. Here this negative sign shows that this force F is attractive in nature. This is our